All right, graveyard talkers. Well, we're here. We made it to the accident site where Jayne Mansfield passed away with the driver Ron and her companion Sam. And we're along US 90, old US 90 here outside New Orleans. And if you know anything about Jayne Mansfield, she was an actress, celebrity. She was coming from Biloxi, Mississippi, heading to New Orleans to do a event. Borrowed a car and a driver because I think hers broke down or something. Anyway, she ended up passing away. So I got somebody here. I'm not quite sure if they want to come here or not. We're going to do a little session here. Won't be very long. So Jayne, Ron, Sam, we come in peace. And if you'd like to talk to us, now's a good time to talk to us. Jayne Mansfield, my name is Randy. I am here at the site of your accident, just outside Slidell, Louisiana. Today we have two pieces of equipment here. I have a speaker and I have a phone. You're able to talk through the phone through a program I have on the phone. We will not hurt you. We will not harm you. We're not here to scare you. We're just here to hear your story that you would like to get out and say. So with that, Jayne, Ron, or Sam, do you have anything that you would like to say? Very, very quiet. Wow, I think that is the quietest few seconds that I've had where there was absolutely nothing coming through. Let's try again. Jayne, Ron, or Sam, do you have anything? Sam Brody, Ronald Harrison, Jayne Mansfield, do you have anything that you would like to say to me, your fans that still adore you to this day? Okay, I did hear weird, and I know probably for your time when you were alive, what I'm doing is kind of weird, but we're able to channel your voice through these devices, your spirit through these devices. And all we're trying to do is just hear what you have to say today. Of course, I keep looking around because I'm watching the vehicles up and down as they come through because they drive like crazy. Another vehicle coming. All right, so we know that you left Sam's supper club and you stopped at, I believe, the White Kitchen. And then you made it this far. I don't know how far the White Kitchen is from here. White's Kitchen is from here, but we're going to be taking a stop by there as well. What can you tell us about that drive from White Kitchen to the accident site, Jayne? Nothing? So it has been 1967, in June 1967, when the accident happened. So that would be nearly 60 years ago, I believe. I hope I got those figures right, going off the top of my head. Jayne, how do you feel about this shrine that has been set up for you? Fine. Sounds like I heard fine and interesting. Jayne, a lot of people come here to pay their respects to you as we are now. Do you enjoy those people coming here? Are you aware of them coming here? We know that your mortal remains are not here. They're up in Pennsylvania. Are you aware of people coming here to pay their last respects to you?
And I shut off. Like the house, all those people. They were.
And I did hear Sam come through at least once.
They're gonna get shut off now.
So, Jayne, are there a lot of visitors that come here? So, since I've been here, this is the second car. There's a car that just turned around, but there's a lot of cars that seem to turn around at the memorial or park across the street where I have parked and are here to pay their respects to you. Are you aware of them? Oh, well, I got just leave me alone on that one. Well, I'm not trying to bother you. That's for sure, Jayne. So are you aware of what has been said about what happened the night that you died? And if you are aware of what happened, can you tell me what's wrong with what they have been, if anything's wrong? And if anything is wrong, can you tell me what is wrong about that night that they've been reporting? So we know that the truck driver, I think his last name was Rambo, we know that he stopped his vehicle after feeling the hit and back. He said it wasn't very much of a hit, but he felt it. And that he got out, and when he seen the devastation, what was going on, Jayne, he pulled you out of the car and laid you on the side of the road. And about 20 feet from me, there is a heart with your initials in it.
It moved in.
So, Jayne, are you, Ron, and Sam together in the afterlife? And we know that your mortal remains were placed in a gravesite in Pennsylvania. Do you come down here often and visit, or are you just here all the time?
Good. So,
Jayne, do you have any animosity towards Ronald? The fact that he was driving so fast that night that ended up crashing the car and killing you? A lot of weird sounds coming out, or really no sound at all, but I thought I heard he's in heaven. Did you say Ron is up in heaven? And so if you could have done anything different that night, Jayne, when you left Sam's dinner club, if you could have done anything different, or not Sam's dinner club, but the dinner club that you left, if you could have left the dinner club, uh, if you could have done anything different, what would you have done different? Anything? It's something about a flashlight. So just to let you know, this is on an in-grade here. I couldn't get my chair to sit down, so I'm standing up. I'm just right here. So, Jayne, what about Sam? Um, what's the story with you and Sam today? Are you two still together?
On in there.
I heard the word Mickey, and I believe Mickey was her ex-husband's name. Jayne, if you have anything to say to the motorists that pass by here that seem to be doing like 90 mile an hour, that seem to be going crazy, crazy fast.
And we candy. Those just
All right, Jayne, and are you watching over your children? Of course, they're growing now. They're all adults. One who's a famous actress. I'm not quite sure what the other two are doing. Are you watching over them still?
steps for take
And we know for years that the shrine for you was in a different place. It wasn't here. It's actually in a wrong spot. What'd you think about that? What do you think about it being in the wrong spot? I did hear horrible in there. And are you glad that they moved it here to the what we now believe is the original spot where the accident happened?
I want to go. I moved.
I heard something in there said someone in there said I moved it.
Our door.
I heard a door open and crossed over. So has there been anyone else out here with devices like I have to try to talk to your spirit, Jayne?
You know, so that.
And I know you said in the beginning to leave you alone, and I apologize for not doing so. But I've only got a few more minutes left, Jayne, and really you're really the subject of a lot of curiosity on what happened. Your life was so short, 32, 34 years old. And were you aware right after the accident, Jayne, that you had died? Did you know that you were pulled out of the car and that you were set along the road about 20 feet from here, waiting for the ambulance and the police to arrive?
Where? Back to you mean
So,
to see.
I got one more question for Sam or for Ron. Jayne, you probably wouldn't know, but I always like to get proof that I'm really talking to the spirits. So today I really would like proof that I am talking to Jayne, Ron, or Sam. So could either one of you three tell me the make of the model of the car, the manufacturer of the car that you were driving? Of course, we do know it was a Buick, so we'll see if I believe it was a Buick, so we'll see if that comes through. I believe it was an Electra 225, but we'll see if that comes through. In the meantime, I want to thank Ron, Sam, and Jayne for allowing me to talk with them. Although I think in the beginning, Jayne wasn't too crazy about me talking, about me doing a spirit session here, but hopefully she warmed up to it. As I always say, if you come here to hear what I have to say, you came here for the wrong reason. You have to be here for what Jayne, Sam, and Ron had to say. I don't know what they say. I don't hear everything, but I will, as I always do, listen to the recording, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out what was said that makes sense. In the meantime, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, coming up to the channel, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and don't forget to let me try that again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps getting all that helps getting the YouTube out to other people who might be interested in this. It costs you nothing, and I make no I make no guarantees on anything. I bring you what I think I hear, and that's it. So again, if you like what you hear, please give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.